Hello everyone and welcome to another video from our lecture series Learn 3ds Max. In this video I'm going to tell you about how you can use the extended primitives available in 3ds Max. Uh, there is not quite much difference between the standard and the extended primitives, but the extended primitive objects are quite different. Okay, in the shape and in the geometry it is quite complex than as relation to the similar geometry. So if you go to this command panel and on this tab, create tab, we are having geometry, and this geometry we are having a drop down menu. In this we can find the extended primitives. Okay, so if I click extended primitives, I am having a bunch of objects here. We can start drawing them and we can get to know how these things work. Let's select perspective view, and by pressing Alt plus W, give it into a full screen. Okay, select first Hydra and we'll try to draw it, how it draws or how it looks. You can see it's kind of a pyramid, both upside down. If you select it, we are having a bunch of options here. What kind of family we want. If I click cube, it will be a cube family. If I dodec, then it will be from dodec. If I click star, it will be star family, star 2, star 1. Now it is having bunch of family parameters, the p and q values. P are the inside parameters and the q are the outside parameter. If I increase p, you can see how its geometry changes. It's kind of 3D models which are going to be complex and which we can use in complex modeling. We're having scale, axis scaling. We can use what kind of scaling we want. Okay, just play with it and get to know what you want. Okay, and on the vertices we are in basic, center, and all this. These are the kind of drawing we are having. Radius, we can increase it and all. So these are the bunch of options that you can play with. Okay, so this was about Hydra. The second is Taurus. If I click it and if I draw it, it will be kind of this. Okay, it will ask you for the radius and all. If I go to parameters, it's having radius, segments. Okay, if you want to see segments, right click on the top of the screen at shading portion and click edge faces. You'll get the segments. If I increase segments, if you decrease segments, then you can see the object is going to get less detailed. Okay, so the more segment, the more detailed the object will be. The less segment, the less detailing will be there. Okay, so try to play with it. You will get to know how it works. Okay, then it is having scaling p and q. It can make different geometries. Now it is also having cross section, radius, sides. Okay, centricity and twist. Okay, what kind of twist you want, lumps. Okay, lump height, lump offset. Okay, so these are the kind of parameters that you can play with it. Okay, so these are quite a complex. These are rarely used, but the animators, the modelers sometimes use them. Okay, we go to chamfer box. This is kind of important. This is same as box, but this box has chamfers. Okay, how we draw it? You click chamfer box, just click it and give it a length and breadth. Release your mouse, then move your mouse up. Whatever the height you want, click at that moment, and then it will ask you for the chamfer. Its side will be chamfered. Okay, so what kind of chamfer you want, you can move your mouse up and down and you can get the chamfer. Now we can change this chamfer from this portion. That is how much fillet segment we want. The more fillet segment it will have, the more chamfered it will be. Okay, the less fillet segment, the less smooth it will be. So you can see if the fillet segment is 1, it is kind of slant. Okay, if you increase the fillet segment, it will be kind of smooth. So there is having fillet size, height, width, object, same as that our standard primitive. Okay, so if you want smooth, you can make it smoother also. Okay, so this is about your chamfer box. Now we have a chamfer cylinder. Just click it and it will ask you for the radius. Give it a radius, release your mouse. Now it will ask you for the height. Click at the moment where you think your height is sufficient, click here, and now it will ask you for the fillet. Okay, so whatever fillet you want, just click it. Now come to the property you have, that is cap segment, fillet segment, increase fillet segment, the uh, object will be that smooth. Okay, so increase fillet, decrease fillet, it will be kind of slant. Now it is also having option of slice on, that is as same as that of our previous one, that is standard primitive, you can click from where you want to slice and from to where you want to slice. Okay, so this is how this thing work. Okay, you can just drag these things up and down. Okay, like this. So this was about a cylinder. We are having then oil tank, give it a radius, give it a height, and then give it a fillet at both the ends. Okay, this is simple as that. We are also having a capsule. Capsule and cylinder kind of same. Okay, give it a radius, give it a height, and then it will be same. Okay, so this is how capsule work. We have the spindle here. If I click this, I go up, then if I release mouse, it will ask me for the you can say chamfer kind of a thing, but with the lesser segments. You can increase the segments here, height segments are here, cap segments are here, sides are here. Okay, you can increase the size, you can increase the blend properties. We are also having slice from and to option here. All the parameters are approximately same. We have the lxt. Lxt is like a wall, L like an external wall. If you draw it, it will ask for the length and the breadth, then it will ask for the height, then it will ask for its thickness. Give it a thickness. Okay, it is having a bunch of properties: side segment, front segment, and all that. The segment you want, the front segment you want, the height segment you want, and the breadth segment you want. Okay, same as that is the C. It's kind of a wall, but it's in the shape of C section. Okay, then first it will ask for the length and breadth, then for height, and after that it will ask for the thickness. Give it a thickness and play with this all this property and familiarize yourself that how these things work. Okay, all the options are same, nothing is new. We have a Genshin here. If you increase it, you go, and it will be like an octagon, pentagon type. You can increase the sides and all. If you increase the side, it will become a circle, cylinder, you can say. Okay, it is also having side segment, height segment, and fillet segment. We are having ring wave. Okay, this is kind of an animation object, you can see. If I hit play, it will give us like this pattern. So it's kind of an animated thing. Then we have the horse. We can make the horse. Horse is having a bunch of parameters here. You can see the segments. Then we are having the flex section enable start, where it is starting, where it is ending, and what are the cycles in between them, the diameter of that thing. Okay, like this. You can play with all these things. If you want rectangular horse, click rectangular. So the horse will be rectangular. If you need the D section, click the D section. If you need the round, you can go with the round. If I select D section, and then if I increase the width, the diameter, okay, fillet segments, rotation, and then I can get my geometry. Okay, so these are the kind of shape that can be used somewhere else in your project. Okay, so these are kind of a complex geometry, you can say. Last with the prism, you can just draw it and give it a height. Okay, so it will be just having length and segments and all that. So this was about extended primitives. Okay, these all were having the same auto grid option. Okay, so you can also do that. You can just go and draw over any other object. Okay, you can go for chamfer box and you can draw over it. Okay, so like this. Okay, like this. So this was about extended primitives that you can use. These are the kind of a complex geometries which models you use. Okay, and it will be very useful in the upcoming projects where we are going to edit the polylines. These objects will be kind of helpful there. So in this video, this is about the extended primitive. Please let me know if you have any problem, and if you like the video, please do subscribe the channel. Okay, thank you.